The piano lesson is directed by Malcolm Washington, marking his debut with this screen adaptation of August Wilson's acclaimed play. The story revolves around the conflict between two siblings, boy Willie and Bernice, over a family heirloom, a grand piano. The film captures their emotional journey and the significance of the piano in their lives. What happens in the film? The film begins with boy Willie, fueled by the death of Sutter, traveling to Pittsburgh with his friend Tyson. They go to his uncle Doker's house, which is also home to his sister Bernice and her daughter Meredith. The central conflict arises over the family piano, a relic from the era of slavery. Boy Willie wants to sell the piano to buy Sutter's land and build his own legacy, while Bernice is determined to keep it. The tension heightens when Sutter's ghost appears, making Bernice paranoid and suspecting her brother of foul play. The piano's origin. Doker explains the piano's history to boy Willie. The piano was a gift acquired by grandfather Sutter in exchange for Doker's grandmother Bernice and his father boy Walter, who were sold to Nolander. To cope with the loss, Doker's grandfather carved the family's history into the piano. Boy Charles, boy Willie and Bernice's father, later stole the piano, feeling it symbolized their enslavement. This act led to his tragic death when a mob burned down his house and killed him. Why boy Willie wants to sell the piano. Boy Willie sees selling the piano as a way to reclaim his family's honor and establish himself. He wants to buy Sutter's land and create a legacy, driven by his father's teachings about the land's potential. For boy Willie, the piano represents an opportunity, not just a sentimental object. His connection to the piano is tied to his desire to fulfill his father's dreams and break societal expectations for a poor black man in the 1930s. Why Bernice wants to keep the piano. Bernice, on the other hand, sees the piano as a constant amidst the many losses in her life, including her husband's death. The piano symbolizes her family's history and her grief. Bernice struggles with unresolved feelings of abandonment and resentment towards boy Willie. She fears playing the piano will summon painful memories, but she clings to it as a way to process her grief and honor her family. Why boy Willie agrees to let Bernice keep the piano. The film's climax revolves around a spiritual intervention. Reverend Avery's decision to bless the house aims to unburden Bernice and reaffirm her faith. Bernice hopes the blessing will rid her home of Sutter's ghost, which symbolizes the exploitation and suffering her family endured. She is willing to give Avery a chance, holding on to the last bit of hope for peace and resolution.